Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are here with Alex George to talk about the Unbound Book Festival. How are you, Alex?
I'm great. How are you?
I am good. I bet you're busy.
Very busy. It's a busy time for sure.
I imagine it is. So tell us about Unbound this year.
So it's going to be a great year. This is our 9th year,
Wow.
which is hard to believe.
It is.
And we are there. So festival creep is absolutely a thing. We keep expanding.
Yeah.
And this year is no different. So we're going to be doing some new things, which we're really excited about. The general thing of the festival is the same in that the keynote address is on Friday night at the Missouri Theater at 7:30.
Okay.
And that's Emily St. John Mandel, who is this wonderful writer, best-selling author of Station 11, and 5 other books too, which are equally good.
Okay.
So she's going to be there that night. That's going to be wonderful. And then on Saturday, of course, is the big day where we basically take over downtown. We're in 5 or 6 different venues from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Everything going on at the same time. Lots of different sort of panels, discussions, readings, conversations, performances, a whole bunch of stuff. But the thing that's new this year that we're kind of excited about is on Thursday night. We've always done a kickoff at All Street, but we're doing this thing this year which is called a lit crawl.
Okay.
And we're going to be, again, sort of taking over 6 different venues downtown with readings at each one.
Okay.
And the fun thing about that will be it's going to be in the evening and there will be beer. So which what could be better than the reading? Well, a reading with beer.
So it's kind of a lit and beer crawl. It's kind of combination.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So we're excited about that. We've got lots of local authors who are going to be reading their stuff.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, can you give me what local authors are coming? Just
have
you released that yet?
We have not released that yet, so I'll probably keep that under my hat.
Keep it. I like surprises.
Yeah,
I like surprises. I like that. Okay, so that's new though.
That is new. We have not. We did a mini version last year on Saturday night, but everybody was so exhausted after the day that a lot of people went home. So we're hoping that this is going to be sort of slightly more fun, and a little bit more raucous.
Thursday night.
So that's Thursday
leading into Friday.
Right, and that's Thursday the 18th. And the other thing that we have going on Friday is we have this thing that we've been doing since year 2, which is called Authors in the Schools. And we bring these authors into the Columbia Public Schools.
Yeah.
This year our keynote is Alan Gratz, who's a wonderful YA author. He writes historical adventure books.
Okay.
And he is going to be at the Missouri Theater twice.
Okay.
So they're going to be roughly 2,500 students are going to be bused to the Missouri Theater to listen to him speak. So we're really excited about that as well.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's middle school, did you say?
Middle school and elementary. We're doing one theater full of elementary school kids and one theater full of middle school kids.
Okay, all the middle schools? I'm just trying to see if my kids will get in on it.
And listen, the decisions about exactly who goes are way above my pay grade. So
understood.
There's no way I could. But
understood. What else are you excited about this year? How many people come in for this particular festival?
How many authors come in?
Yeah, how many authors? How many people visit?
So we have about 45 authors who are coming in from all over the states to talk. In terms of the number of people who attend, last year we had about 6,500.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, which is great.
And just growing every year, I imagine.
It's growing every year. I mean, obviously there was some pullback after COVID.
Yes.
And some people are still reluctant to be in big crowds, and completely understand that. But yeah, it's growing again. And then for the first several years that we were in existence, we were on Stevens College campus, which was wonderful. But now we're downtown, and so we've got a little bit more flexibility. There's a bit more visibility, and so we're pulling in a few more people because of that as well. So it's amazing and fun and a little bonkers.
A little bonkers or a lot bonkers?
Oh, a lot bonkers. You're right. Fair.
Right. It always is a lot bonkers when you're planning something of this magnitude.
For sure.
And you've got so many moving pieces, because there's a lot of moving pieces to this.
There's a lot of moving pieces. We have a lot of authors who are doing multiple things. Like we have poets who are going to give a reading, and then they're going to go and have a conversation about translation or about disinformation or about one of the other things that we're doing. So yeah, we have to juggle a lot of authors,
Yeah.
and a lot of moving parts, and a lot of it's just detail. We've got to get them all here, got to get them from the airports to the
Yes.
hotel, and feed them.
Yes.
'cause they like to eat.
I would imagine they like to eat, and we
they
have
do.
some nice places for
We
them to
do,
eat. Here's
yeah.
some nice local places. I was going to ask you when you said that, all the things that happen behind the scenes that people don't necessarily think about. The authors fly in, they have to be picked up from the airport. Or do volunteers play a huge part
They
in
play
this?
a huge part. So one of the things about Unbound is that we do not have a single member of staff who is paid. We are all volunteer. We have been from the very start, and so that means that there are this. I always say this festival is in the community and it's for the community, but it's also by the community, because we could not do it without all of the volunteers that we have. It's staggering the number of people who sign up and
Yeah.
who spend their time and their efforts and their expertise making this happen. It's really incredible, and we're so grateful for them. But yeah, so we rely on these folks to make it all happen.
If somebody wants to volunteer, if somebody is listening and they want to get involved, how can they do that?
So on the website, which is unboundbookfestival.com, there's a great big thing at the top of this, at the top of the page.
For a reason.
That says volunteer.
Uh-huh.
And so you can click on that, and there's a form you fill out. You can choose what days you want to volunteer and all that sort of stuff. And so that would be the way to do it. And we're so thrilled to have people come and help.
What kinds of things? What kinds of things can I do if I'm volunteering?
So you mentioned driving to the airport, and that's a really, really
I'm
important
sure.
one. And a lot of people love to do that because
Okay.
it's like 2 hours on I-70 with a famous author,
Yes,
which is kind of cool.
it
So
is.
people enjoy that. And then it's sort of venue management. We have people just to sort of keep people to make sure that they move in and they sort of and they're quiet, and we have people who have a little clicker
Yeah.
to count the number of people who are there,
Absolutely.
and we have people who help on the tech side of things, and lots of different things.
Lots of ways to
Yeah,
volunteer.
indeed.
Okay, that's great. So before we get out, tell me where people can find you online and give us the dates of the festival again.
Okay, so it's unboundbookfestival.com. That is the main place to go. We're also on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all of those things. And the dates of the festival are Thursday, April the 18th to Sunday, April 21st.
Perfect. Okay, well, you heard Alex. Get first volunteer and then come and join Unbound.
Yeah, and it's completely free.